Welcome to HVTV1 Student News, live on HVTV1.com. The following is a special presentation of the Hidden Valley High School Mustangs of Murphy, Oregon. Welcome to the Bi-Mart Game and Event of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. This event is sponsored in part by Oregon California Supply, by Fields Ace Home Center, by Southern Oregon Sanitation, by CircleK.com, powered by Colvin Oil, by Robco, and by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Hidden Valley High School Athletics and Activities is also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors like Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, Pete Allen Surveying, by Stephen Stark Excavation, Dar Benton Construction, by Southern Oregon Audio Visual, and by Riverside Ready Mix. Thanks for watching HVTV1 Student News live on HVTV1.com.
Hello everybody and welcome to the first round of the On Point Credit Union Les Schwab Tires OSA 3A State Football Playoffs. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Burger King, by Bi-Mart, Southern Oregon Sanitation, Oregon California Supply, by Fields Ace Home Center, by MyCircleK.com, Robco, and Riverside Ready Mix. Hello, I'm Josh Eldridge on the campus of Burns High School, where the Hidden Valley Mustangs are set to do battle with the Burns Highlanders. The Mustangs traveled more than 300 miles to get here and climbed a few thousand feet as well. Should be a good one as playoff action kicks off in just a few minutes. When the MyCircleK pregame show continues, we'll give you a look at the Hidden Valley's road to the playoffs, as well as the whole playoff picture around the area. And of course, kickoff, all coming up on HVTV1.com.
It's the season of sneezes and sniffles, and your Bi-Mart Pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your Bi-Mart Pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. Bi-Mart, get ready for your season for less.
TV1 is presented in part by Bi-Mart. Bi-Mart delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with Bi-Mart. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass, thanks to Southern Oregon Sanitation. Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for construction, logging, rigging, hose and hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire and safety equipment. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Make a pit stop today at MyCircleK, powered by Colvin Oil, and enjoy a Polar Pop any day, any size, just 89 cents. And get a kickback rewards card and earn points with every purchase. Points you can redeem just like cash. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to the first round of the On Point Credit Union Les Schwab Tires OSA 3A State Football Playoffs on HVTV1.com. This matchup features the Hidden Valley Mustangs and the Burns Highlanders. Hidden Valley sneaked into the playoffs as the 13th seed after winning 3 straight to close out the season. The Stangs' playoff hopes were threatened when they went up against number 3 Cascade Christian and number 11 St. Mary's in weeks 5 and 6. The Mustangs got back on the horse for the final 3 weeks and were rewarded with decisive victories over South Umpqua, Douglas, and Brookings. The Mustangs got here in large part due to fresh faces on the team. With a team largely led by the sophomore class, Hidden Valley only has 7 seniors. One of those new faces is sophomore Sam Vidlak. Vidlak has thrown for 2,026 yards and tossed 12 touchdowns along the way. Only 2 completions away from breaking a school record, Vidlak has no doubt been a big part of this team's success. Sophomore running back Tobias Powers has also produced great numbers. He totals 554 yards with 10 touchdowns. Tobias was out with an ankle injury mid-season, but the junior back Tanner Noble stepped up for him and pounded out 348 yards and has 5 touchdowns on the season. Those are just a few of the faces that got Hidden Valley to its first playoff appearance in 10 years. Stay tuned for more of the My Circle K pregame show after this.
HVTV1 Student News is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This event also sponsored in part by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati, and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
This event on HVTV1 is sponsored by Oregon California Supply. Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for your construction, logging, rigging, hose, hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire safety equipment. Oregon California Supply, Grants Pass, next to Wild River Pizza. Also brought to you by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix for all of your home improvement projects. Whether you're pouring a sidewalk, patio, or RV pad, call Riverside Ready Mix at 476-1424. Again, that's 476-1424. If you're looking to update your wardrobe this fall, contact Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or call her at 541-621-5146. Again, that's Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on
the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
6-foot, 168-pound junior William Johnson. Our running back, 5'7", 157, a senior, Josh Regal. The quarterback, number 34, a 5'8", 189-pound junior, Mick Flynn. The wingback, number 45, a 6'2", 196-pound junior, Harlan Gunderson. Tackle, 57, 6'3", 292, a senior, Luke Bailey. A guard, 6'1", 215, number 60, Sean Wilbur. Tackle on the right side, number 68, 6 foot 207, a junior, DJ Hope. A guard, number 70, 5'10", 235, Preston Carter. In the center, number 72, a 5'10", 261-pound senior, Brennan Till. The Highlanders are coached by Terry Graham, assisted by Nolan Graham, Eric Sawyer, Doug Gunderson, Matt Bruck, Josh Fulton, and Scott Tiller. Our officials tonight are John Cordy, Steve Noss, William Hawker, Nathan Hoffer, and Mike Dury. Thank you for your service, Mr. Cordy.
Can you help me pass it? Did you sit over on the other side of it?
Corbett Memorial Field. And our renovation committee is accepting donations for the lighting project at the table next to the senior Highlander photo banners. Any donation will be greatly appreciated.
And congratulations for being captains. That means your coaches have
Tickets are $1
faith in you to execute the right thing out there. It says a lot about your character that you're captains of your team.
Proceeds go to the lighting project.
With that, we're looking for sportsmanship out of both teams. Knock each other down, pick each other up. You guys take care of the tempers on both of your teams, and we don't have to deal with that.
You can also pick up a $1 ticket
for us, okay?
For the Corbett Field Renovation Committee field goal.
Hidden Valley, you guys are the visitors, so you get to call the toss. Got a coin here, it's an H for heads, T for tails.
Of the money raised.
I'm going to flip it, catch it, not turn it over. What do you call it?
All proceeds
tails.
This season
Tails.
go to the lighting project.
It is tails. You won the toss.
We would like to receive.
You would like to receive. You gentlemen would like to kick away from the clock, so you put your backs to that goalpost. You put your backs to that goalpost. Hidden Valley has won the toss and is elected to receive. Shake hands. We'll get going.
Those expecting to go to the fifth quarter.
Welcome back to the On Point Credit Union Les Schwab Tires 3A State Football Tournament, live here on HVTV1.com. Kickoff is set to get started here in just a few seconds. Hidden Valley choosing to receive. Back to do the job for the Mustangs is Elias English, along with Jeremiah Noga. Doing the kicking for the Highlanders, that's number 12, a senior, Zane Taylor. Kick from Taylor doesn't go very far. Noga's going to take this one in the air. Hand it the other way to English. Burns looked like they were expecting it, but English getting a pretty good return out of it. Getting knocked down just before hitting the 40-yard line. And Hidden Valley will start their offensive possession at what looks to be about the 38-yard line. Coming out onto the field is the Hidden Valley offense led by sophomore quarterback Sam Vidlak. Give you a rundown on him in just a few minutes, but 12 touchdowns on the season. A near record-breaking season, trying to get close to those tonight. That's down. It is knocked away. The intended target was Jeremiah Noga. Hidden Valley starts off the night with an incompletion. Number 7, Brock McKinney, was the man to knock the ball away. Now Hidden Valley gets a chance on 2nd and 10. Slips right through the hands of Lawrence Matusik. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Mustangs on their opening drive. Out there as well with Sam Vidlak. Behind him normally is number 9, Tobias Powers. Got 10 rushing touchdowns on the season for him. Receiving core for Hidden Valley, number 4, Lawrence Matusik. Number 6, a senior, Parker Wright. Number 8, Jeremiah Noga. And number 2, Spencer Simons. And number 12, Jacob Tackett switch off for that last receiving role. Vidlak takes a snap. Throws it deep. Tackett gets that one. Tries to cut up field. A gain of maybe about 4 yards. But it'll be 4th down for the Mustangs. Wind really starting to pick up. 15 miles an hour blowing towards the west side. Going to the east side, rather. As you look out of here, Hidden Valley heading toward the south side goal. They're going to be forced to punt it here. Doing that job is Jeremiah Noga. Or rather, Matusik taking the duties from him this time. That ball will be taken on a hop, and the Mustangs are going to let that one roll out of bounds. So about a 30-yard punt. A little bit less for Matusik, and now the Hidden Valley defense will take over. Quarterbacking for Burns is number 34, Mick Wynn, a junior. We'll get you the rest of the starters as we move forward. That ball handed off, cutting up to the outside, breaking 1 tackle, but finally being brought down by Nate Bragg. That was Josh Riegel, the senior back for the Burns Highlanders. Defensively for Hidden Valley, number 72, Clancy Allen. Playing defensive line. Noble playing the outside back. But breaking up the middle. Breaking 2 tackles, 3 cutting the other way, and he's in open field. Finally being brought down. Mick Wynn with the run, the quarterback. Handing that one off to the outside. Taylor doesn't get that big of a gain. Maybe of 4 yards. Also defensively for Hidden Valley, linebacker number 44, Tanner Noble. Number 52, again, that's Nate Bragg. Number 51, Dylan Neal. Switching the defensive front. Regals pushing upfield. Hidden Valley had a tough time bringing him down, and that'll be a Burns first down.
Tackle made by Tanner Noble for the Mustangs, but it is first and goal for the Highlanders.
First and goal for the Highlanders. This is their first drive of the game. It started back at the 30-yard line. And now they're on the 8. First and goal for them. And Mick is in the shotgun. Taking this ball himself, trying to cut up field. I think he's going to be brought down before bringing it in.
Tackle made by Gabriel.
Clock rolling at 9:15 left to go. Highlanders are on the 1-yard line. Taken by Wynn. He's going to try to get up there himself, and a touchdown for the Burns Highlanders. The 1-yard rush by quarterback Mick Wynn. Nets Burns their first 6 points. They try to convert with this extra point attempt here. Taylor the kick. It's blocked by Hidden Valley. No good, so the score will stay 6-0 on the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard. Hidden Valley gets a chance when we return on the On Point Credit Union Les Schwab Tires football tournament.
Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for construction, logging, rigging, hose and hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire and safety equipment. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Make a pit stop today at My Circle K, powered by Colvin Oil, and enjoy a Polar Pop any day, any size, just 89 cents. And get a kickback rewards card and earn points with every purchase. Points you can redeem just like cash. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1. It's the On Point Community Credit Union 3A State Playoffs. Hidden Valley now trailing by 6 after the 1-yard rush by quarterback Mick Wynn to get the touchdown for Burns on their opening drive. 7 plays and only taken 2 minutes for Burns. Kick from Taylor. English taking that one, but he's going to keep it going down the Hidden Valley sideline. He's going to take a big hit and is going to be brought down at around the 30-yard line.
Elias English on the return. Tackled by Josh Regal. Will be first down Mustang. On their 31-yard line.
So the Mustangs, after going 3 and out last time, look to bounce back and answer back to the 6 points that Burns put up on their opening drive. Hidden Valley, the 13 seed coming into this playoff bout. Burns is ranked 4th. So Hidden Valley definitely playing the underdog role, but relishing that role, as they talked about all week in practice this week, as Tobias Powers looks to get blocks on the outside. but he's going to be brought down maybe after a gain of 1. In fact, a loss of 1 yard. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage for Tobias Powers. Hidden Valley swapping. So Parker Wright comes out, Lawrence Matusik comes in, and Vidlac has 2 backs behind him, number 9 Tobias Powers. As well as number 44 Tanner Noble. When it's snapped, Vidlac completed pass to Matusik, but good coverage that time from Burns number 20, William Johnson. A gain of about 5 or 6 yards for the Mustangs, and now they get to try their chances on 3rd and 5. Jeremiah Noga lined up toward the Burns sideline. Noah Stone out there as well. Vidlac rolling out of pocket. And Tackett as the intended receiver. Great coverage, though, by Brock McKinney, and that'll bring up 4th down for the Mustangs. A little bit of shoving on both sides, I think, from McKinney and Tackett, so no flags thrown. So Matusik will be forced to punt again. They're going to let that one roll in front of the 20, about the 23-yard line. So as the ball switches possessions, we'd like to bring you the final standings for the Southern Division of Special District 2, where Hidden Valley finished up their season in 3rd place. Following them, they were following a Cascade Christian, who finished 8-1 in league play, and St. Mary's was the 2nd place team. They're ranked number 11th in the state. They finished 6-3 overall as well. Hidden Valley was the 3rd ranked team in that division, squeaking out their playoff win, beating Brookings Harbor, Douglas, and South Umpqua to get that last playoff spot. All 3 of those teams missing the playoffs. This one's handed up to Regal. Breaking through the defense, finally being brought down by about 5 or 6 Mustangs. Tanner Noble, Clancy Allen among the faces in there. 10-yard gain for Regal, and that'll be a 1st down for Burns. Trey Bixler, the lone safety for Hidden Valley. Mick keeps that one. He's going to finally be brought down by Dustin Brown and Clancy Allen. And Mick Wynn, the quarterback, known to keep the ball. So he does have that first touchdown of the game for Burns. Second down chance for the Highlanders. 3 receivers set up toward the bottom of your screen. Hidden Valley sending the blitz, but Regal gets to the outside. Parker Wright going to finally bring him down along with Dylan Neal. 4 men up front for Hidden Valley. That one complete over the middle to Taylor. Going to get around one Hidden Valley defender and even more. Last man to stop him dies at his legs, and he's going to be able to get all the way to the end zone. A touchdown for the Burns Highlanders. And making the run all the way there was Zane Taylor. A 55-yard touchdown for Zane Taylor. Now Taylor will get the opportunity to get that extra point, but Burns might also go for it here, and it looks like they're going to try to go for that 2-point conversion and get that field goal back that they had missed earlier. Wynn going to keep that one. He's brought down, but he dives into the end zone, and the Burns Highlanders get that 2-point conversion.
Highlanders 14, Mustangs nothing.
14-0, Burns leads as Hidden Valley tries to answer back once more. You're watching the Bimart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1 Student News is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This event also sponsored in part by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. HVTV1 Student News is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store.
Elias English to take this one, but Noga going to take it instead. Trying to cut across downfield, breaks 2 tackles, but is finally brought down before reaching the 20-yard line.
Parker Wright returns for the Mustangs. The initial hit by Dakota Sayhoff. A host of Highlanders cleaned it up.
So Hidden Valley taking over at the 17 or 18-yard line. Bidlack hands that one off to Tobias Powers. Gain of about 1.
Tobias Powers on the carry. Preston Carter on the tackle. A gain of 2 for the Mustangs. It'll be 2nd and 8. Hidden Valley.
That pass tipped away by Harlan Gunderson.
Bidlack's pass almost intercepted by Harlan Gunderson. 3rd and 8 for the Mustangs.
4.5 minutes left to go here in this first quarter of play. Hidden Valley facing a 3rd and long. Bidlack over the middle, caught by Jeremiah Noga and brought down, but that'll be a Hidden Valley first down.
To Jeremiah Noga, William Johnson on the coverage.
That's the first down Hidden Valley's gotten all night, as opposed to Burns' 4 so far in this game. It's now 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. In motion was Parker Wright, but a misdirection. Powers is going to take this one instead. He's going to be able to cut upfield. The flag is thrown down, but Tobias Powers, he's going to get around him. There's only people behind him, and he's going to finally be brought down before reaching the 10-yard line, but a flag is down. And it's back behind the line of scrimmage. So this one might be coming back.
Officials. They work the crane.
So the holding will go against Hidden Valley. That one's going to be brought all the way back. First and 20 for the Mustangs. That one is brought all the way back. Vidlac takes the snap, and that one's tipped away. Still 2nd and 20 for Hidden Valley. 2 wide receivers lined up. And Hidden Valley's going to get some of that yardage back right now on an offsides call.
Highlanders jump offside. Second and 17.
Mustangs in the same formation. Vidlac taking the snap. Noga couldn't grab that one, heading toward the Burns sideline.
Incomplete. Correction. Number 8, Jeremiah Noga. Third and 17.
3rd and very long for Hidden Valley. Mark it at 17 yards. Four receivers set out wide for Hidden Valley. He's going to see how far Vidlac can sling it over the middle. Almost caught by Matusik, but a diving attempt goes no good. So it's going to be 4th down for Hidden Valley.
On the coverage for the Highlanders. Josh Riegel back. Deep for the Highlanders.
Max Wallace with the punt for Hidden Valley. Regal calls for the fair catch. Mark it at the 37-yard line.
37-yard line. It'll be 1st down, Highlanders.
I'd like to remind you this game is brought to you by Oregon California Supply. It's your one-stop shop for your construction, logging, rigging, hose, hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire safety equipment. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Burns takes possession, scoring on their first 2 drives of this game. But Bragg able to get into the backfield and reach Regal before he could get back to the line of scrimmage. Tanner Noble on the outside part of the defensive line, but a flag is thrown, or play is stopped.
False start on the Highlanders.
False start against Burns, and that one will be brought back.
It'll be a 5-yard penalty, 2nd and 15.
2.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter of play. Burns leading 14-0 after 2 scores on their first 2 drives of this game. Wynn able to cut through Hidden Valley's defensive line. A big gain for him, but he's finally going to be brought down by Gabe Burkfield. A gain of a little more than 10 yards.
Gabriel Birchfield. A good gain for Wynn. Out to the 44-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Highlanders.
Third and about 4 to go, maybe a long 3 for the Highlanders. An outside toss to Regal, but Parker Wright, along with Tanner Noble, in on the tackle, and Burns won't get the first down.
Parker Wright on the tackle.
It's going to stay 4th and 4,
4th and 4 for the Highlanders.
and the Highlanders are going to be forced to punt. To do that job is Zane Taylor, and back to receive for the Hidden Valley Mustangs is Spencer Simons.
Elias Sequin. Back to the Mustangs.
Simon's going to let that one bounce, and they're going to bring it down at the 35.
Taylor's punt is touchdown by Sean Wilbur.
Under a minute now left to go in the first quarter, 54 seconds. Hidden Valley taking possession. At the 26.
To the Mustangs on their 26-yard line.
Handed off to Powers, but it will in fact be a loss of about 4.
Powers on the carry.
Clock continues to run, just hitting the 40-second mark on the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard.
A loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12 for Hidden Valley.
21 seconds now. Hidden Valley looking to get at least one more playoff before the end of this quarter. Tackett in motion. Ball snapped. Vidlak rolling out of the pocket. A throw over the middle, and Noga catches the ball and he brings it down.
Bridget's pass is complete to Jeremiah Noga. Dawson Williams on the coverage, but it will be
About a 31-yard reception for Jeremiah Noga. That is the end of the first quarter. Hidden Valley trailing 14-0 against the Burns Highlanders, but do have possession of the ball. Get to the second quarter when we come back on the On Point Community Credit Union 3A OSAA football tournament live on HVTV1.com. Facebook or 541-621-5146. This event on HVTV1 is sponsored by Oregon California Supply. Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for your construction, logging, rigging, hose,
hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire safety equipment. Oregon California Supply at Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Also brought to you by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix for all of your home improvement projects. Whether you're pouring a sidewalk, patio, or RV pad, call Riverside Ready Mix at 476-1424. Again, that's 476-1424. If you're looking to update your wardrobe this fall, contact Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook.
Get right back into the action here, starting the second quarter on the Bimart Game of the Week.
51-46. Again,
Hidden Valley trails 14-0.
Facebook or 541.
Brennan Till on the stop, but it's a 5-yard gain for the Mustangs. 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 for Hidden Valley. Jeremiah Noga ended the quarter with a 31-yard catch downfield, and that's on the Mustangs cross the 50 for the first time tonight. Play action pass, Parker Wright slipping in the grass, couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 3rd and 5.
For number 6, Parker Wright, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and a long 5.
Matt Iwamizu coming into the game, play some tight end for Hidden Valley, as well as Noah Stone coming in as well. Hidden Valley calling their first time out of the game. They trail 14-0 as we just get started with the second quarter. You're watching HVTV1.com.
Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for construction, logging, rigging, hose and hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire and safety equipment. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Make a pit stop today at My Circle K, powered by Colvin Oil, and enjoy a Polar Pop any day, any size, just 89 cents. And get a kickback rewards card and earn points with every purchase. Points you can redeem just like cash. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to the Bimart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. Hidden Valley starting with the ball as we get right back from the break. It's about 3rd and 5 for him as Tobias Powers taking the handoff, going outside. Getting knocked down right before reaching that 4th down marker. Going to be 4th and about 1 to go for Tobias Powers.
4th and a long yard for the Hidden Valley Mustangs.
Wind dying down a little bit, still 47 degrees here in Burns. About an hour, maybe 2 hours east of Bend. Tanner Noble takes the handoff, fights for it. And really close.
This is going to be close.
We'll see what the call ends up being, but we'd like to remind you this second quarter is brought to you by Burger King. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. They're going to bring the chains out to measure this one. And it's going to be a first down for Hidden Valley. Took them a while to get the call, but they got it right. And it'll be a first down for the Mustangs. Getting the offside call, it'll be 1st and 5 for the Mustangs after that call against Burns. It's the second time it's happened to him tonight.
It'll be 1st and 5 for Hidden Valley.
Number 44, Tanner Noble, and number 9, Tobias Powers back there with quarterback Sam Vidlak. Pass down the sideline. Matusik was by himself, a diving catch and a Hidden Valley touchdown. Lawrence Matusik, a big catch there. 27-yard touchdown catch for Lawrence Matusik. Hidden Valley with the point after. Sam Vidlak going to be doing the kicking. Holding for him is Jeremiah Noga. It's good. Hidden Valley now only down by 7. So score 14-7 in the second quarter of the Bi-Mart Game of the Week. You're watching it on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to the On Point Community Credit Union OSAA 3A Football State Championship bracket on HVTV1.com. Max Wallace to kick for Hidden Valley after the 27-yard touchdown catch from Lawrence Matusik. That kick from Wallace going past the 20, and it's going to bounce out of bounds.
That will come out to the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st down for the Highlanders.
Last drive for Hidden Valley, 5 plays. Took them 74 yards. Highlanders taking it at the 35. Wynn taking his own handoff. A gain of about 3 yards for the quarterback.
The tackle by Matthew Iwamizu. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Highlanders.
2nd and 6 for Burns. Ending their last drive with a punt. Hidden Valley forced a 3 and out. A nice catch and able to gain more after was Brock McKinney.
It'll be good for a Highlander 1st down. Nathan Bragg on the tackle.
Wynn take the snap, falling back into the pocket. A lot of pressure, but it's caught. Going down the sideline, brought out of bounds by Trey Bixler. About a 12-yard reception for Josh Riegel.
Wynn's pass is complete to Josh Riegel. A tailback block will be called on the Highlanders.
Flag is down. We'll see how far back this is going to bring Burns. And it's only going to bring him back 5 yards, but that'll still be a first down for the Highlanders. In fact, it'll bring him back 15 yards. It looks like they were marking it at the 5 to begin with. But with 9 minutes left to go before halftime, Hidden Valley still only down by 7. They're right in this game. Playing the underdog role as the 13th seed, playing the number 4 seed in the state. Handed off, but brought down in the backfield. A fumble. Bragg came up with it, but I think Riegel's knee was down. Yeah, Riegel's knee hit the ground first, so almost a big opportunity for Hidden Valley, but for Burns, luckily averted. So it'll be second and about 13 to go. Iwamizu stripping the ball there, but again, it was already marked down as Riegel running that one again, and another tackle, that time for a loss as well. Hidden Valley defense starting to wake up as Gabe Burkfield is on the tackle. Dustin Brown there as well, but a player is down. So as they tend to the down player on the field, we're going to take a break. You're watching the OSA On Point Community Credit Union 3A State Football Tournament Bracket right here on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to the Weimar Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. Third and about 13 to go for the Burns Highlanders. Flag is down. New running back in the game for Burns is number 6, Dakota Seja. Seha. Offsides against Hidden Valley.
So the penalty was on the Hidden Valley Mustangs.
So bring that one forward. It'll still be third down.
It'll make it 3rd and 7.
When falling back, Iwamizu Breaking through the line, but a caught pass downfield. He's going to be brought down by Lawrence Matusik and Elias English. Rather, that's Trey Bixler. Catch made by Harlan Gunderson, and that'll be a Burns first down. First and 10 from the 24. Sayat takes that one up the middle. Only a gain of about 3.
Dylan Neal wraps him up after a short gain. 2nd and 8 for the Highlanders.
Just under 7 minutes left to go in the first half of this 14-7 game. Burns leading with an opportunity to score. Sayal breaks it up the middle, gets a first down, and then some, trucks through one. He won't get in to the end zone, and he'll be knocked down at about the 6.
It'll be 1st and goal from the 6.
When taking that one by himself, cuts up and into the end zone. No, up through the 5 it looked like.
About the 3.5. About the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from there.
Burns has 7 first downs on the night so far. Second and 4 to the end zone for the Burns Highlanders. Low snap, and he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Dustin Brown, Nate Bragg, Matt Uemizu all in on the tackle.
Back to the 9-yard line. 3rd and goal.
A long drive for the Highlanders. This is play number 11 coming up. A fumble, and Tanner Noble's going to come up with that one, knocking the quarterback down and coming up with the football. Tanner Noble with the fumble recovery for Hidden Valley.
It'll be 1st down, Hidden Valley.
It was 3rd and goal, and Tanner Noble gets the sack and the fumble recovery. And Hidden Valley's offense now takes over deep into their own territory at about the 16-yard line. And that drive lasting 11 plays for Burns. You got to wonder how long it takes for a team to make a mistake, and that time they did. Hidden Valley taking that football. Tanner Noble going to try to fight for some yards up the middle, and he will. He'll get about 2, and it'll be 2nd and 8 for Hidden Valley.
Noble on the carry. Mick Wynn on the stop. A gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Clock continues to run. 4.5 minutes left before halftime. Catching that one was Jeremiah Noga on the curl route.
Vidlack's pass is complete to Jeremiah Noga.
And that'll be good for a Mustang first down.
Hidden Valley, first down.
Powers tries to get around the blocks on the outside, but instead will be knocked down just after reaching the line of scrimmage.
On the carry, Gunderson on the stop for the Highlanders. A very short game will be 2nd and 9 for
Iwamizu coming in as a tight end. Matusik catches that one. He's going to be able to catch up field. Crosses the 30, now the 20. Taylor's catching up to him and brings him down, but not after a big gain for Hidden Valley.
brought down by Zane
63 yards for Lawrence Matusik.
but it will be a Hidden Valley first down.
Big catch from Matusik, but arguably just as big as of a play from Zane Taylor, running, starting 10 yards back, was able to catch up to Matusik and make the tackle before he was able to get into the end zone. Lined up in the ISO formation. Noble right behind Vidlac. Tobias Powers taking the handoff there. A gain of about 2 yards as we hit the 3-minute mark in the second quarter. Still 14-7.
For the Mustangs, it'll be
Burns leading. Powers and Noble lined up to either side of Vidlac. The pass is knocked away by Zane Taylor.
Vidlack's pass intended for Matusik, defended by Zane Taylor, and a host of other Highlanders. Incomplete, 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 to go from about the 11-yard line. Vidlac dropping back, tries to cut up and take it himself, and he does. He reps out of the pocket, and a catch in the back of the end zone. Lawrence Matusik, his second touchdown catch of the night for Hidden Valley. (14-13). Vidlac has a chance to tie this one up with the extra point. The kick is up, it's through the uprights, and it's good. Hidden Valley has tied this game up with 2:29 left to go in this first half. Hidden Valley player limping off the field. We're going to take a break. We are tied up at 14. You're watching the Bimart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
Six two one 5146. This event on HVTV1 is sponsored by Oregon California Supply. Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for your construction, logging, rigging, hose, hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire safety equipment. Oregon California Supply at Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Also brought to you by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix for all of your home improvement projects. Whether you're pouring a sidewalk, patio, or RV pad, call Riverside Ready Mix at 476-1424. Again, that's 476-1424. If you're looking to update your wardrobe this fall, contact Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or call her at 541-621-5146. Again, that's Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or 541-621-5146. This event on HVTV1 is sponsored by...
Welcome back to the OSA On Point Community Credit Union 3A Football State Championship Bracket, live here on HVTV1.com. Mustangs tying it up on their last drive with a Lawrence Matusik 11-yard touchdown reception. We are tied at 14 on the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard. Hidden Valley coming into play as the underdogs and could go into halftime with a tie. So Hidden Valley is going to kick from the 45 after the roughing the kicker call as Sam Vidlak was hit after the kick. Wallace, a kick, goes deep. It's going to take a couple hops and into the end zone for a touchback. Hidden Valley, that last scoring drive going 7 plays, 84 yards for the touchdown. Again, capping it off with Lawrence Matusik. Touchdown catch of 11 yards. That was Vidlak's 14th touchdown pass of the season. Run onto the outside. He's going to be brought down after a gain of about 8. Making the tackle for Hidden Valley was senior Parker Wright. Brought down in the backfield. Dustin Brown making the tackle in the back. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Pass is blocked, almost got it off the reflection. Dylan Neal just wasn't ready for it, or rather that's Nate Bragg. Sells out, but it's an incomplete pass. 3rd and about 9 to go for the Burns Highlanders. Wallace coming out of the game. Taylor in motion. He's going to take the handoff, try to cut around outside. Simons breaks down for the tackle. But instead, Lawrence Matusik going to bring him down before reaching the first down marker. Fourth and 2. The Burns offense going to stay out there. Going to try on this 4th down conversion, and Neal is going to flinch. A flag is down, and it's going to go against Hidden Valley.
The hard count drives the Mustangs offside. That'll be enough for a 1st down for the Highlanders.
1st down for Burns. Their 8th of the night, as opposed to Hidden Valley's 5 so far this evening. Win over the middle. Taylor catching that one. Oh, and off the deflection, Taylor ended up dropping the pass, and catching it on the reflection was Justin Wynn. Incredible awareness by Justin Wynn, just a sophomore, making the catch on the deflection. Hearing people say that's just how they drew it up. A nice play by Justin Wynn. Timeout is called by the Burns Highlanders. We are tied at 14 with under a minute left to go in this first half. You're watching the Weimar Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
TV1 is presented in part by Weimar. Weimar delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with Weimar. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass, thanks to Southern Oregon Sanitation. TV.
Welcome back to the OSA On Point Credit Union 3A Football State Championship bracket on HVTV1.com. First and 10 for Burns. A deep pass over the middle, tipped, almost caught by a Hidden Valley defender, Parker Wright. But it'll be dropped. 49 seconds left to go before halftime. During the halftime show, we'll bring you an in-depth look at the scoring summary as we have it so far, as well as both these teams' road to the playoffs and what's going on elsewhere around the state, only on HVTV1.com. Second and 10 for the Highlanders. Taken by Seha. A first down for the Highlanders. Clock continues to run. Hitting the 42-second mark as the ball is snapped. Seha taking this one again. He's going to be wrapped up and brought down by Nate Bragg and Tanner Noble. Wynn takes the snap, handed off to Taylor. Rossi is chasing. He's going to cut up field. He's brought down by about 3 or 4 Mustangs. Then Rossi in on the tackle. First down for Burns. Their 10th of this first half, and it'll be timeout for the Burns Highlanders. With 12 seconds remaining, this game is tied up at 14. You're watching the Weimar Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
One is presented in part by Weimar. Weimar delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with Weimar. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass, thanks to Southern Oregon Sanitation. TV1 is presented in part by Weimar.
"12 seconds remain in this first half. Burns with the ball tied up at 14. They're on the 9-yard line. They try to punch it in and take an advantage going into that second half. Toss into the end zone over the head of Dakota Seha. So now it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 9. Hidden Valley sideline chanting for their boys. Trying to start a defense chant. Went into the end zone, brought down by Spencer Simons. He's going to stay in the end zone for a touchback, but with 2 seconds remaining, Spencer Simons with an interception. That's Simons' 4th interception in 3 games. Just going to kneel this one to end the half. We are tied up at 14. Hidden Valley, the underdogs, playing just as tough as ever. Again, tied up at 14 here on the Bi-Mart Game of the Week. When we come back, it is halftime. We'll give you an in-depth look at our scoring summary as well as what else is happening around the state of Oregon as it is playoff time for football. Hidden Valley heads off to the bench. And when we come back, it is that halftime show only on HVTV1.com.
It's the season of sneezes and sniffles, and your Bi-Mart Pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your Bi-Mart Pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. Bi-Mart, get ready for your season for less. It's the season of sneezes.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 3A Football State Championship bracket here on HVTV1.com. We are tied up at 14 at halftime, folks. Hidden Valley coming into this one as the definite underdog and are coming ready to play, tied up at 14 here to end the first half. Burns came out firing, though, in the beginning of the game, scoring on their first 2 drives as we take a look at our scoring summary through the first 2 quarters. Burns came out first. With a touchdown, a 1-yard rush by the quarterback win, put them up 6-0 after missing the extra point attempt. That was at 8:59 in the first quarter. Burns followed that up on their second drive with about 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. A 55-yard touchdown catch by Zane Taylor. Burns then converted the 2 points, and that put them up 14-0 going into the second half. Hidden Valley took over possession with 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. They ended up scoring with 10 minutes and 1 second left on the clock with a 27-yard Lawrence Matusik touchdown catch and kicked the extra point, making it 14-7. Still in Burns' favor at that point. Hidden Valley then answered back on their next drive. Lawrence Matusik coming up big twice on that drive. Once with a big 63-yard throw and catch from Sam Vidlak, bringing them all the way downfield, and then Matusik capping it off with an 11-yard touchdown reception, making the score 14 apiece. Hidden Valley defense playing strong. They got one fumble recovery, and also Spencer Simons has intercepted the ball. Recovering the fumble, though, earlier on in the game was Tanner Nobles. But Spencer Simons, 4 interceptions in 3 games for him. He's played extremely well defensively up to this point in the season. So again, we are tied up at 14. 2 turnovers for the Burnside. Hidden Valley has been very, very careful with the football. They have had to punt it 3 times. That was on their first 3 drives of the game. But since then, Hidden Valley has been very protective of the football and has, in fact, again, stolen it from Burns twice. When we return with the halftime show, we'll bring you a look at what else is going on around the state of Oregon as it is playoff times here for football. And, of course, volleyball as well as Hidden Valley girls soccer playing tomorrow night. We'll give you a sneak peek at that and much more coming up as we continue the HVTV1 halftime show on HVTV1.com.
Oregon California Supply. Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for your construction, logging, rigging, hose, hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire safety equipment. Oregon California Supply, Grants Pass, next to Wild River Pizza. Also brought to you by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix for all of your home improvement projects. Whether you're pouring a sidewalk, patio, or RV pad, call Riverside Ready Mix at 476-1424. Again, that's 476-1424. If you're looking to update your wardrobe this fall, contact Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or call her at 541-621-5146. Again, that's Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or 541-621-5146. This event on HVTV1 is sponsored by Oregon California Supply. Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for your construction, logging, rigging, hose, hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire safety equipment. Oregon California Supply, Grants Pass, next to Wild River Pizza. Also brought to you by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix for all of your home improvement projects. Whether you're pouring a sidewalk, patio, or RV pad, call Riverside Ready Mix at 476-1424. Again, that's 476-1424. If you're looking to update your wardrobe this fall, contact Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or call her at 541-621-5146. Again, that's Lou LaRoe Nikki McGuire on Facebook or 541-621-5146. This event on HV.
Welcome back to the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 3A State Football Championship. This is the first round here on HVTV1.com, tied up at 14 between the Hidden Valley Mustangs and the Burns Highlanders. Again, this is the first round tonight, so a lot of other games going on around the state. We'll start with 3A. Number 16 seed Madras going up against Rainier High School. They're the number 1 seed. Clatskanie and Santiam Christian going at it as well. Sutherland and Vale, that game was played earlier today. Started at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, in fact, is played over at Vale High School, about 2 hours east of where we are right now in Burns. Also going on is Harrisburg at Cascade Christian, a familiar foe for Hidden Valley. Cascade Christian, the number 3 seed, after winning the Southern Division of Special District 2. St. Mary's, the number 11 seed. They play at Zio High School. The number 11 seed in the state. Again, clinching that second playoff spot from the Southern Division of Special District 2. Nisa and Willamina going at it as well. The number 10 and number 7 seeds playing in that one. And then the number 15 seed is Brookings Harbor that Hidden Valley beat last week. And Amity. That's the 3A bracket as it looks right now. Now switching gears and taking a look at the 4A bracket. Baker and Banks, the number 16 and number 1 seed, going at it right there, as well as Mary's Catholic and Sweet Home. Woodburn and Skyline Conference representative Mazama going at it. North Marion as well as Marshfield. Cascade and Seaside playing as well. Ontario and Estacada. Klamath Union lost their opening match tonight 31-0 against LeGrand. And Cottage Grove is playing at Gladstone. Took a look at the 5A tournament bracket as it stands right now. Ridgeview and Wilsonville at Wilsonville, the number 16 and number 1 seeds going at it. Lebanon is playing at Crater. LaSalle Prep is playing at West Albany. Park, Rose, and Silverton are playing as well tonight. Crescent Valley is at Pendleton. North Bend is at Scappoose. Thurston hosts Forest Grove, and Churchill is hosting Central this week. Take a look at the 6A bracket. It is round 1 in the big 6A as well. North Medford, the number 32 seed, playing Lake Oswego, the number 1 seed. Grants Pass and Oregon City going at it. Mountain View. Number 25 Lincoln is playing at Central Catholic. Number 28 Aloha is at Tigard. Barlow hosts Beaverton. South Medford plays at home against Reynolds. Jesuit plays at home against Grant. Centennial plays at Sheldon. Sandy's at Sherwood. Lake Ridge hosts McNary. West Lynn gets a home game against McMinnville. Liberty does the same against Roosevelt. Ben and Sunset at Sunset High School. Southridge at West Salem. And then Clackamas and Newburgh playing as well in this one. How will the football brackets shape up? But again today, Hidden Valley girls volleyball team actually playing in the first round of the 4A state volleyball tournament on HVTV, or rather up at the tournament up in Forest Grove. Take a look at the scores from that. Hidden Valley got swept by Sisters 3-0, losing the sets 26-24, 25-16, and 25-19. Hidden Valley now plays tomorrow at 10 a.m. against LeGrand, who LeGrand lost to the number 1 seed Valley Catholic. They got swept 3-0 as well. Close game, you look at Tillamook versus Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove came out with that one 3-2, and Sweet Home beat Junction City 3-1. Junction City and Tillamook play at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Sisters and Valley Catholic play at 8:30 p.m., and Cottage Grove and Sweet Home play at 8:30 p.m. as well on the winner's side of the bracket. Continuing to take a look at where the Hidden Valley athletics are going so far in the playoffs. Now switch gears to the girls' soccer bracket, where Hidden Valley is in the quarterfinals tomorrow night right here on HVTV1 against Philomath. Hidden Valley beat Cottage Grove, the number 16 seed. They beat them 5-0 back on Halloween on Wednesday. And Philomath beat Banks 4-0, same night Halloween, back on Wednesday. So Hidden Valley tomorrow night playing on HVTV1 at home against Philomath in the quarterfinals of the girls soccer bracket. And last year going all the way to the finals and ending up runner-up in state. So a lot of Hidden Valley playoff teams to keep track of here. And we'll do the best for you on HVTV1. But again, tomorrow night is Hidden Valley girls soccer against Philomath. Right here, this one is just as good as a game as we've come to expect from Hidden Valley. Tied up at 14 against the number 4 ranked Burns. When we come back, we'll continue the HVTV1 halftime show. It's the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
Where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This event also sponsored in part by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. HVTV1 Student News is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for construction, logging, rigging, hose and hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire and safety equipment. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Make a pit stop today at My Circle K, powered by Colvin Oil, and enjoy a Polar Pop any day, any size, just 89 cents. And get a kickback rewards card and earn points with every purchase. Points you can redeem just like cash. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
As halftime comes to a close, we take a look at what Hidden Valley has done so far this season with the 2018 Mustang highlights. Welcome back to the OSA On Point Community Credit Union 3A State Football Tournament Bracket here on HVTV1.com. Tied up at 14 here as we head into the third quarter. Hidden Valley is set to kick the ball. Chose to receive to begin the first half of play.
Number 78, Max Wallace, picking for the Mustangs.
Hidden Valley defense has been tough the past few drives for Burns. So we'll see if they're able to continue that action here.
The kick is recovered by Dawson Williams. It'll be first down Highlanders on their 28-yard line. On the carry. A gain of 5 for the Highlanders. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Seha with a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 for the Burns Highlanders in this first drive of the second half. Mick keeps a hold of that one, is brought down. Gain of maybe 2 for the Highlanders.
Glenn Rossi on the stop. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Burns.
Hand it off to Seha, tries to get around the outside, cuts back around to the inside and is brought down by a stampede of Mustangs.
Seha breaks the tackle and gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and 1 to Burns.
Hidden Valley getting Burns to 4th down on the first drive. We'll see if Burns decides to go for it here. It's looking like they might. No, they'll opt for the punt. Zane Taylor going to be doing the punting, and Spencer Simons back to receive for the Mustangs.
Spencer Simons is back for the Mustangs.
That one will go against Burns, so they'll be punting from even farther back. Simon's going to take that one on a hop, and he's just going to let it roll, and it'll be got about the 32-yard line.
Taylor's kick goes out of bounds on about the 32-yard line of the Mustangs.
So a 3 and out for Burns. Hidden Valley defense holding tough to begin this second half. And now the Mustangs offense, which has been explosive to close out that second quarter, comes back out onto the field. Led by sophomore quarterback Sam Vidlak, junior back Tanner Noble, and Tobias Powers in the backfield with Vidlak. Vidlak dropping back, pass down the sideline. Noga catches that one. He crosses the 30 and is down at the 35. About a 45-yard catch for Jeremiah Noga. No flag is down, so that one will stand. A great first play of this drive for Sam Vidlak and Jeremiah Noga. Powers takes that one, cuts up, is brought down after a gain of about 2 yards.
And Brennan Till on the stop. A gain of 1. 2nd and 9.
Vidlak pass, caught by Tackett, cuts upfield, a first down, even more. He's brought down what looks to be inside the 10 at about the 4-yard line.
Jacob Tackett. He was shoved out of bounds by William Johnson, but it'll be 1st and goal from the Highlander 3.
So that ball getting inside the 5, down at the 3. Tackett was shoved out of bounds, and now Hidden Valley a chance to take the lead for the first time tonight. 1st and goal given to Tanner Noble, and is going to be brought down in the backfield.
Tanner Noble on the carry. Luke Bailey brings him down for a 1-yard loss. 2nd and goal from the 4.
Tobias Powers and Tanner Noble back there with Sam Vidlak. Lawrence Matusik and Jeremiah Noga lined up wide. Vidlak pass caught by Jeremiah Noga, and a Mustang touchdown. They take the lead.
Jeremiah Noga, touchdown, Hidden Valley.
All the Hidden Valley fans that made it out here to Burns tonight been treated with quite the game so far, as pending the extra point. Hidden Valley leads 20-14. Vidlak going to attempt the point after. The kick is up and it is good. Hidden Valley leads 21-14 after the Jeremiah Noga touchdown reception for 3 yards. Again, 21-14 as the Mustangs celebrate down there on the sidelines. You're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for construction, logging, rigging, hose and hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire and safety equipment. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Make a pit stop today at My Circle K, powered by Colvin Oil, and enjoy a Polar Pop any day, any size, just 89 cents. And get a kickback rewards card and earn points with every purchase. Points you can redeem just like cash. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 3A Football State Championship Bracket. It's the first round here in Burns, Oregon. Hidden Valley leading 21-14 over the Highlanders. The kick from Wallace is going to end up going out of bounds near the 20.
Wallace's kick goes out of bounds. It'll come out to the 35, first and 10 for the Highlanders.
Wynn cutting up field. Nice play to start this drive. Hidden Valley scoring their last time out, going 5 plays, 68 yards. Again, capping it off with a Vidlac and Noga connection for 3 yards. A touchdown there, making the score 21-14. Pass over the middle. They're waving it off. It looks like an incomplete pass. Win a diving attempt, but couldn't get it off the turf. Wynn taking it up the middle. He's going to get the first down after being brought down by Nate Bragg and Matt Uemizu.
Highlander first down. Tackle made by Uemizu.
.6:39 and counting in the third quarter. Wynn complete to Taylor. He's going to be brought down by Gabe Burkfield after a gain of about 9 yards.
Gabriel Birchfield finally brings it down.
Seha taking that up the middle. He gets the first down, slipping on the grass. He's going to be brought down after a gain of about 8 yards. 12 first downs total on the night. Wynn trying to cut around on the outside. He's able to do so with the gain of what looked to be about 6 yards.
Chased down by Dustin Brown. A gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 for the Burns Highlanders. They trail by 7, and a good opportunity here to try to tie this game up. Incomplete pass intended for Brock McKinney. Third down and about 4 to go for the Highlanders. Coming into this one for this play is Justin Wynn for the Highlanders. Third and 4 from the 29-yard line. Handoff to Seha. He's going to break through, get the first down, and even more. A gain of about 10 for him. First and 10 from the 20. Wynn keeping that one, cutting up the middle. Giving chase was Nate Bragg. He's going to finally be brought down after a gain of what looked to be about 9 yards.
Gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3 for Birds.
Four minutes and counting in the third quarter. Handed off on the outside, cutting into the end zone, and a touchdown for the Burns Highlanders. A 12-yard rush for Brock McKinney, and just like that, the Highlanders are within 1.
The kick for the Highlanders.
The kick from Taylor is up, and it is good. We have a tie ball game, 21 apiece, with 3:47 left to go in the third quarter of play. You're watching the Weimar Game of the Week live on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix. HVTV1.com and Hidden.
Welcome back to the OSA On Point Community Credit Union 3A Football State Championship Bracket. Round 1 here in Burns, Oregon, tied up at 21. Hidden Valley set to receive this one. English going to take that one on the fly. He's going to keep it on the fake handoff. Cutting down, crossing the 40, cuts back across the field, makes it to the 50, and he's still up. He steps out of bounds just past the 50 at about the 49-yard line.
Returns it out to the 50.
Last drive for Burns, the scoring drive. 8 plays, 65 yards for the Highlanders. Topping it off with a 12-yard rush from Brock McKinney. A fumble falls on the ground, and Burns is going to recover the football.
That'll be a first down in Hidden Valley territory.
Good opportunity now for Burns off with a turnover. Taking that one, Seha, cutting up the middle. Breaks through one tackle. And is going to be brought down after a gain of 7. And on the tackle was Glenn Rossi.
A 9-yard gain. It'll be
When taking that one, Dylan Nealon on the tackle along with Glenn Rossi.
the tackle was made by Justin Brown.
We take a look at who these teams will play next week. Whichever one will win will then play the winner of the Sutherland versus Vale. That game is tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Number 52, Nathan Bragg on the stop.
Regardless of who wins that Sutherland versus Vale matchup, though, Hidden Valley would be on the road for both games.
Offside on the Mustang. It'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Another big gain for Burns.
That carry is good enough for another Burns first down.
So again, the winner here plays the winner of Sutherland and Vale. Again, they play tomorrow at 1 p.m. Again, if Hidden Valley wins, they go on the road either way, but Burns, they would host either of those teams should they advance. Rushing up field, down before reaching the 5.
Inside the 10, down to the 6. It'll be first and goal for the Highlanders.
First and goal for the Burns Highlanders. 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Still tied at 21. In the backfield is Dakota Seha. Flag is thrown. Delay a game.
It'll be first and goal from the 11-yard line.
.34 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Handed off to Seha. Good blocks downfield. A flag is down. So face masking against Hidden Valley.
That penalty will be half the distance to the goal. And it'll be first and goal from the Mustang 4.
First and goal from the 4-yard line after the face masking call. Highlanders moving Seha up just a little bit. Wynn takes that one, doesn't make it, but maybe up to the 1-yard line.
Hammers down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1.
And with the end of the third quarter still tied at 21, the Burns Highlanders are at the 1-yard line in prime position to take control of this game. When we return, it's the fourth quarter, and it's anyone's game. You're watching the Bimart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati, and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to the OSAA On Point Community Credit Union 3A Football State Championship bracket here in round 1. Tied up at 21, but the Highlanders are on the 1-yard line. They try to force it in, and coming in on the outside corner of the end zone, a touchdown for Burns. Zane Taylor on to attempt the extra point.
Zane Taylor to kick for the Highlanders.
Kick is up, and it is good. 28-21. The Burns Highlanders have taken the lead in the early parts of the fourth quarter. Again, 28-21 the score. You're watching the Bimart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This event also sponsored in part by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. HVTV1 Student News is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This event also sponsored in part by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger Kings of Southern Oregon.
Welcome back to the OSA On Point Community Credit Union 3A State Football Championship bracket on HVTV1. Going to be thrown out of bounds at near the 35-yard line, and that's where Hidden Valley will take over.
The swift kick recovered by Jacob Tanner.
Six plays, 49 yards, last drive for Burns.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Hidden Valley at their 37-yard line.
Topped with a 1-yard touchdown rush from Mick Wynn, and also a face masking call helped that effort. 28-21, Hidden Valley with the ball, a chance to tie this game up on this drive. $11:51 to go in the fourth quarter. Vidlak dropping back in the pocket. A pass down the sidelines. Almost caught by Jeremiah Noga. Slips right out of his hands. 2nd and 10.
By Sam Vidlak. Jaden Tiller on the coverage.
Second and 10 for the Hidden Valley Mustangs. Vidlak under center. Play action pass. Vidlak rolling out of the pocket. A lot of pressure. A diving attempt from Lawrence Matusik, but it'll fall incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Intended for Lawrence Matusik is incomplete. Pressure brought by Preston Carter.
Very important play for Hidden Valley. I'll get a first down here, or at least close to it. Go for it on 4th down. Vidlak dropping back. Pass dropped over the middle from Lawrence Matusik. 4th and 10. Vidlak trots off the field, so Hidden Valley going to punt this one away.
It'll be 4th and 10 for the Hidden Valley Mustangs. Lawrence Matusik back to punt for the Mustangs.
High snap, Matusik takes it.
And the punt rolls dead at the Highlander 33-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Highlanders.
Highlanders take over the football, and in the meantime, we'd like to remind you that this fourth quarter is brought to you by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix for all of your home improvement projects. Whether you're pouring a sidewalk, patio, or RV pad, call Riverside Ready Mix at 476-1424. Running on the outside is Taylor. He stays on his feet for about 3 more yards after being hit, finally brought down by Trey Bixler.
On the carry. Dylan Neal makes the tackle, but a gain of about 5 for Seha.
2nd and 5 for the Burns Highlanders, in the lead by a touchdown as we hit the 10.5-minute mark left to go on the 4th quarter of play. Wynn taking that one, a nice block by Seha, and a gain of about 3.
Mick Wynn on the carry. Gain of 2. 3rd and a long 3 for the Highlanders.
Crossing the 10-minute mark, 9:55 in the 4th quarter. And that'll be Burns' first down.
Offsides on the Mustangs. That's good for a Highlander. First down.
In motion. Wynn keeping the pass, getting around his blockers, and finally being brought down by Glenn Rossi. Gain of about 4 yards.
Glenn Rossi makes the stop.
Seha takes that one. Cuts up the middle, and a gain of about 2 yards for him on that carry.
Gain of maybe a yard. 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 to go for the Burns Highlanders. 8:21 left to go in the 4th quarter, 28-21 on the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard. Wynn keeping that one. Flag is thrown, and Wynn is brought down by Glenn Rossi.
John Corbett, the White Hat crew chief, former basketball coach, Redmond High School. They worked this officiating crew from Bend. Worked earlier today, Josh, at Crane. in the 1A six-man football playoffs. So this is their second game of the day. But John Corbett, one of the great White Hats, longtime crew chief out of Central Oregon. Great to see him before the game.
Third and long for the Highlanders. Win, a lot of pressure. Tanner Noble is going to bring him down in the backfield along with Dustin Brown. That's Noble's second sack on the night.
Max Wallace on the sack for the Mustangs. That'll bring up fourth down for the Highlanders.
No good to return. Taylor takes the high snap. A good kick.
Zane Taylor's punt is down at the 16-yard line by Justin Wynn.
We'll see where they mark this one. Going to be on about the 16-yard line. .652 remaining for Hidden Valley to get a touchdown on the board here. Plenty of time for Sam Vidlak and company. Hidden Valley, their opportunity, heading to the south goal. Caught by Parker Wright. Gain of about 1.
Short gain, 2nd and 8. Pass complete to Jeremiah.
Completed to Noga for another gain of about 2 yards.
It'll be 3rd and 3.
Cooled down to about 39 degrees here in Burns. Third and about 3 to go for Hidden Valley. Pass over the middle, dropped by Jeremiah Noga.
Pass intended for Noga. Ball's incomplete. 4th and 3.
Fourth and about 4 to go. Timeout is called by Hidden Valley. They trail by a touchdown with 5.5 minutes remaining. The Mustangs head toward the south goal. Again, 5.5 minutes remaining. They are looking to tie this game up here at 28. And Burns started out this game very, very well, leading 14-0 after their first 2 drives. Their first drive ended with a 1-yard McWin rush that got them up 6-0. They then went back down the field and scored another touchdown on a 55-yard Zane Taylor catch, and they got the 2-point conversion on that one, making the score 14-0. Hidden Valley then answered back to close out the first half with a 27-yard touchdown catch by Lawrence Matusik and an 11-yard touchdown catch from Lawrence Matusik, tying the game up at 14 going into the second half. Hidden Valley then scored a touchdown with Jeremiah Noga, and Burns answered right back and now are in the lead, 28-21. Vidlak pass knocked away. The Highlanders are taking over at the 22. Hidden Valley defense needs to stop here in the worst way. Wynn takes his own handoff. He's being chased, and he's brought down by Nate Bragg.
Brought down from behind by Nathan Bragg.
Clock continues to run.
A gain of a couple. 2nd and 8.
Within 5 minutes now, 4:50 to be exact. Handed off to Seha, cuts up the middle. He's going to be brought down by Lawrence Matusik. First and goal for the Highlanders. Trying to cut up outside. Gain of about 5. That time for
Number 6, Parker Wright.
McKinney.
And Glenn Rossi on the stop. 2nd and goal from the Mustang 4.
Handed off to Seha. He's going to be brought down in the backfield. Noble stripped the ball. Nathan Bragg with the recovery. Hidden Valley going to take over deep into their own territory. Hidden Valley going to take over with 3:36 remaining. They're going to take over at the 3-yard line. They've got 2 timeouts remaining, so can try to work the clock the best they can. It's a second fumble recovery for the night for Hidden Valley. Vidlak pass. Matusik a gain of about 5 or 6.
and 5, 2nd and 5 for the Mustangs.
Boys, let's get it back right here.
Vidlac cuts up out of the pocket. He slides and gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1. He did. He gained 1 on the keeper. 3rd and about 4 to go for the Mustangs. Clock continues to run, 2:35 left to go, 28-21. Hidden Valley could be their last chance here to try to put this one into the end zone. 3rd down, and the fans here at Burns High School get on their feet. Pass wide to Noga.
For Jeremiah Noga, William Johnson on the coverage.
Could be the last shot for Hidden Valley, 4th and 3. Vidlac takes the snap, rolling out of the pocket. He's going to cut up field, and he gets the first down. A little bit of a skirmish down there after Vidlac was tackled. Hidden Valley with the 4th down conversion. It'll be 1st and 10.
The gain is good enough for a Hidden Valley 1st down.
First and 10 from the 13. Hidden Valley looking to drive downfield. 2:10 left to go. The ball is snapped and play is stopped. Looks like they're just resetting the clock, no flag down, so it's going to be 2 minutes and 10 seconds even. Pass caught by Jake Tackett. He's going to get the first down, and he's brought down after a gain of about 15.
Good last pass. Complete to Jacob Tackett. It'll be a 1st down for the Mustangs.
Clock still running, 1:42. Timeout called by the Burns Highlanders. Hidden Valley at the 31, looking to drive downfield here and tie up this game 28-28 and try to force overtime or maybe win it with an extra point. Take a look at the bracket. No games reported finished yet. But at least we know this game has been a good one all throughout as the players head back out onto the field. Timeout is called by Hidden Valley in return. Again, Burns, playoffs are familiar for them. They were the 2014 state champions down in the 2A with the 49-0 win over Hopner High School. Got 26 playoff appearances, and they've got 3 finals appearances, 1 championship. First and 10 for Hidden Valley. Deep pass down the sideline. Noga can't quite get hands on that one. Couldn't get a grip on the grass, and it was thrown in front of him. Noga had room as well, just couldn't quite get hands on that catch. Tobias Powers back there with Sam Vidlak, Jake Tackett, and Jeremiah Noga lined up out there as well. Vidlak dropping back, being chased, throws it over the middle. Intended target was Jeremiah Noga, but he was in tough coverage. Pass broken up by Zane Taylor. Fourth down and 10. Can the Mustangs do it again? Convert on fourth down again and stay alive in this game. Timeout is called for the Mustangs. They've got one more timeout left. 4th and 10 for Hidden Valley. 1.5 minutes left to go. The Mustangs need a big play here and, well, frankly, a couple more big plays if they want to come back and tie this game. They're down by 7. Again, 1.5 minutes left to go. Win or go home. All the pressure in the world on Hidden Valley. Players head back out onto the field. Biggest play of the night so far. Arguably the biggest play of the season. It is snapped. Vidlak running upfield. He passes the line of scrimmage, falls out around the side. He's running around all the way in the backfield. Pass downfield. Not caught by Lawrence Matusik. Incomplete. Vidlak stayed alive for as long as he could. But it will be first down for the Highlanders. A minute and 10 seconds remain. Hidden Valley out of timeouts as well. Meanwhile, the Highlanders are going to take a timeout to make sure they get this right with a minute and 10 left to go. They have all but clinched a quarterfinals appearance. So again, the winner here, if the lead holds for Burns, it will be them. They will play at home versus either Sutherland or Vale. Being the 4 seed, they outrank both those teams. Burns would be the favorable team in that matchup versus Vale, beating them 26-6 just a couple weeks ago. And the Highlanders trot off the field, having beat the Hidden Valley Mustangs 28. As the handshakes down on the field, Hidden Valley, their season is over. We'll recap it all when we come back on the MyCircleK.com postgame show, coming up next on HVTV1.com.
And sniffles, and your Bi-Mart pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots, currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your Bi-Mart pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. Bi-Mart, get ready for your season for less.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to the OSA On Point Community Credit Union 3A Football State Championship Bracket. Round 1 is complete for both the Burns Highlanders and the Hidden Valley Mustangs. Burns taking this one 28-21 over the Hidden Valley Mustangs, but that's not to say that Hidden Valley didn't put up a fight, because they sure did. As we're bringing you the scoring summary as we have it. Burns started this one out with back-to-back scores in the first quarter. First one with a 1-yard touchdown rush for Mick Wynn, making the score 6-0 after Burns missed the extra point attempt. Burns then scored with about 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, a 55-yard touchdown pass to Zane Taylor. They were able to convert 2 points on that one, making the score 14-0. Hidden Valley then bounced back in the second quarter, scoring 14 points in the second quarter. Both of them were Lawrence Matusik touchdown passes, one for 27 yards and one for 11 yards. Both times Vidlak making the extra point and tying it up at 14 going into the second half. Hidden Valley scored first in the second half with a 3-yard Jeremiah Noga touchdown catch, making the score 21-14. Burns then answered back pretty quickly, that one ending with a 1-yard McWin, a 12-yard rush from McKinney to make the score 21-21. Finally, the last score of the game was in fact our 6th touchdown on the night for both teams combined was a 1-yard touchdown rush from McWin, making the score 28-21, kicking the extra point, and Burns held on to that lead for the rest of the game. That coming at the very beginning of the fourth quarter. Hidden Valley couldn't score throughout the last 12 minutes of the game, and Burns comes away with the win 28-21. They play next week against the winner of the Sutherland and Vale match. That game tomorrow at 1 p.m. and actually Mountain Time, being played over in Vale near the Idaho border. So Hidden Valley football playoffs are done, but we kind of switch gears here. We'll try to look at the Lady Stangs and where they stand right now in the On Point Community Credit Union 3A Volleyball State Championship. They played their first game earlier tonight, or rather this afternoon, in fact. They played at 1:15. They lost 3-0 to Sisters, and now play LeGrand at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning in the consolation semifinals. Again, LeGrand losing to Valley Catholic 3-0 this afternoon as well. Also in that bracket, just if you're keeping tabs, Tillamook and Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove wins that one, advances to the semifinals, and Sweet Home beat Junction City also in that bracket as well. Final team we'll take a look at for Hidden Valley is their girls soccer team, runner-up at the state championship game last year. Now play Philomath tomorrow in the quarterfinals, having beat Cottage Grove 5-0, and we'll have that game for you right here on HVTV1. Start time is at 6 o'clock, and pay attention, HVTV1.com. We'll get all the listings updated for you as soon as we can tonight. But we'll return, we'll take one break here in the MyCircleK.com post-game show. And again, Burns beating the Hidden Valley Mustangs 28-21. You're watching HVTV1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati, and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
It's the season of sneezes and sniffles, and your Bi-Mart Pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your Bi-Mart Pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. Weimart, get ready for your season.
Welcome back to the MyCircleK.com post-game show. Hidden Valley, their season is over, losing to Burns 28-21. But Hidden Valley having a season for the decade, quite literally, making the playoffs for the first time since 2008 this season. A great story, really, if you're following all season. If you just tuned in recently, we'll give you the rundown best we can. Hidden Valley started week 1 at home versus Sutherland, August 31st. That's when this season started, losing a heartbreaker at home, 16-13, a game that could have been won a lot of different ways for Hidden Valley, but their first game for a lot of these young sophomores at the varsity level, still losing to a good team, Sutherland, who is a playoff team, only losing 16-13. Hidden Valley then bounced back. They got 3 wins in a row. They shut out Pleasant Hill 36-0 on the road. Then winning the Civil War against North Valley. What a great night that was. Winning 29-28. A great game all the way through. Hidden Valley, you ask them what their favorite moment was this season, they will say beating North Valley. A fantastic game there, beating the Knights at home. They then traveled to Salem Academy and beat the Crusaders 43-17. Great win there. They came back home. They started league play against number 3 ranked Cascade Christian and lost 51-7. But the Challengers are a great team, and as the defending state champions, definitely nothing to worry the Mustangs too much as they move forward in the season. They then lost the next week against St. Mary's 34-16 on the road, putting up a good fight there against the other Catholic school from Medford. Hidden Valley then, their backs were up against the wall, 0-2 in league play, needing 3 wins to make the playoffs. Head coach James Powers told the guys, hey, look, we got a 3-week season. We got to pull it out and start winning these football games. And the Mustangs did just that. They rose to the challenge, winning their last 3 games against South Umpqua, Douglas, and Brookings Harbor. The Mustangs beat the Lancers on the road 34-14. They beat the Douglas Trojans at home on homecoming and senior night 43-20. And finally, last week, a great victory against Brookings Harbor 24-12. That got the Mustangs as the 3rd seed in the playoffs in the special district or the Southern Division of Special District 2. Got them in the playoffs, and here they traveled 300-plus miles, climbed 3,000 feet in elevation to play one heck of a game against the Burns Highlanders. A great game throughout. Burns just getting the last punch in and winning 21-28. Hidden Valley season is over, but we wish the Highlanders the best of luck against whoever they play. It's going to be either Vail or Sutherland. They will play here in Burns at home in the quarterfinals. That'll about do it for us for now. We hope you enjoyed watching the Hidden Valley Mustangs 2018 football season right here on HVTV1.com. You've been watching the Weimart Game of the Week and the Event of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank, as well as the first round of the OSA On Point Community Credit Union 3A Football State Championship, right here again on HVTV1.com. You can watch a free archived replay of this event by simply logging on to HVTV1.com or right here on our YouTube page at HVTV1 Student News. Join us tomorrow night as Hidden Valley Lady Stangs Soccer takes on the Philomath Warriors at home at 6 p.m. in the 4A Championship quarterfinals, again right here on HVTV1. That's our next broadcast tomorrow night. We hope you can join us for that one. But once again, the score in this one, Hidden Valley, their season is over 28-21 against the Burns Highlanders. The executive producers of HVTV1 are Brian Miller and Jay Reese. And again, this being the last night for the seniors, we were able to catch up with them for one last time before their season. We caught up with them earlier this week. And Hidden Valley says goodbye to the following seniors, that being Spencer Simons, Parker Wright, Summit Block Lazo, Glenn Rossi, Clancy Allen, Kobe Chapman, Dustin Brown, and Brian Cox. We caught up with all those guys earlier this week. And as a final send-off for them, here it is. Again, good night from Burns, Oregon. So, all right, I'm here with all the Hidden Valley seniors. So my first question is for Spencer. You've been playing offense and defense like a lot lately, both sides. Which one do you like better and why?
Oh, definitely defense.
Why is that?
Because I love to knock people out.
I respect that.
Toughest challenge? I wouldn't say we've really had a toughest challenge. A lot of it's just been uniting all the different grades together, and we really have.
A lot of people say, spiritual leader, you get the student section all riled up and all that kind of stuff. What drives you to do that, and are you like that with most things in your life? Just kind of, rile everything up?
I like feeling, I like the energy of the crowd and everything, and kind of starts bouncing off one another, gets everyone excited.
All right, and then my last individual question, Parker, you're a multi-sport athlete. I'm sure the rest of you guys are too at some capacity, but you specifically, is there any sport icon you look up to or that, anything like that?
No, not really, but I just try and work hard every day.
What was senior night like for you, and how emotional was that kind of stuff?
It was pretty sad because I never knew if I was going to be possibly my last time playing football, but when we won, I was pretty happy, so I liked it.
It was interesting to see how everyone reacted to walking on their last night. It was cool to get recognition and all that, and it was fun to win. So.
It was very sad, but at the same time, it was pretty awesome to win senior night. Last home game, so that was pretty cool.
It was pretty emotional. It was fun.
For sure. Yeah, I just got to backpack off what they said. It was pretty emotional, but it's pretty good to win.
It was a bittersweet game. We had a great win, but it was also our last time wearing the bruise. So.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it was pretty emotional, but it was nice being out with all my friends.
Quick retreat.
Got to backpack off what they say. Brothers here.
Everyone said that their favorite memory was beating North Valley specifically. That wasn't planned?
No.
No, that was pretty great though. So what would you guys say your favorite memory this year or just all 4 years was?
Definitely beating North
Valley.
Making it playoffs.
So still just
playoffs.
All right.
Well, now it's the playoffs.
What's your guys' plans after high school?
Military.
College.
And college.
College. What do you guys plan on studying? Anything like that specifically?
Pro athletes.
Forestry and welding.
Mechanics.
That's cool. All right.
Mechanical engineering.
No clue?
No clue.
All right, well, that's been trapped. So you sure about that answer?
Yes.
Okay.